Okay, for those of you who are concerned about the lack of quality of education your child is receiving at their school, because your school is full of substitute teachers, and every time there's a fight, no one is suspended or removed from the campus, and so it is an unsafe environment, and it is an environment where there are no qualified instructors, or half of the staff is substitute teachers. If you have those conditions at your school, what you have to do is, first of all, understand your rights. The California Department of Education says that all school districts are supposed to have a complaint procedure. So, specifically in California Code of Regulations, Title 5, sections 4600 through 4687, says that everybody, many concerns are the responsibility of local educational agencies, including the hiring and evaluation of staff, employee relations, meaning that if an employee has a complaint or an administrator has a complaint about an employee, they're supposed to have a procedure. You cannot just terminate people because you are a principal. That is against the law. Selection, provision of textbooks and materials, pupil discipline. Some schools have no discipline. Students do whatever they want and there's no consequence. Provision of core curricular subjects, meaning they must offer certain subjects at the school. Homework policies and practices. Dress codes and school uniforms. It says every county office of education, every district, charter school governing board are required to have established local compliant policies that describe the procedures that must be followed to resolve complaints. As you know, certain charter schools are operating without those procedures. They do not have their board members listed on their website. They do not have a phone number to where you can file a proper complaint if you're not satisfied. What you end up doing is going into the office, complaining. The office says there's nothing we can do about it. The principal hides in her office and refuses to come out, and you leave frustrated and are forced to unenroll your child. So what can you do? Well, you need to be informed that there's a thing called the Williams Complaint Form that currently exists ever since 2016. You can look it up online, find it anywhere. It basically says, Ed Code, yes, that law thing that incompetent administrators love to quote, but they always lie about. Educational Code Section 35186 created a procedure for filing of complaints concerning deficiencies related to either A, instructional materials, conditions of the facility that are not maintained in clean and safe manner or in good repair, and what else? And teacher vacancy or incorrect assignment. That means if you have English being taught by subs, math being taught by subs, then you have teacher vacancies in clear violation of Educational Code Section 35186. What can I do about that? Well, Williams versus California, 2013. Williams versus California, 2009. Williams versus California, 2007. This is on decentschools.org. Basically, what happened is there's already been lawsuits filed where we know that, as you can see on the website, should California school children be taught in crummy, overcrowded schools without enough textbooks or trained teachers? How can we expect our students to learn at such schools? Well, I don't know. If you attend a school where half the staff is substitute teachers because the college graduated experienced staff that had a relationship with the community was terminated by a principal who does not have the authority to terminate without mediation and without any formal procedures documented, and with a ghost governing board that is not even officially publicly announced. And so as a result, you have half the staff that is illegally terminated. You should be filing a complaint. Not only should you be filing a complaint, you should understand that you do have a right to sue the school. Yes, you can file a lawsuit under the class action suit of Williams. It's already been done. It's already been established. It's already law. It's already ed code. So if your child is being taught by a staff that is substitute teachers, and your complaints fall on deaf ears from an administrator who has no procedures for anything at all whatsoever, and the district is not being responsive at all, then you should be going straight to Sacramento, going to California Department of Education. Make sure you make a phone call. Their phone number is CDE is the phone number for California Department of Education, 916-319-0800. And you're going to, if you want to participate in the class action suit, you can do so by including it in decentschool.org, settlement_action.php. Also, California Code of Regulation Title 5, Section 4600 through 4687 is really what you're looking at. So, a lot of people want to know, what can I do? I am not satisfied with the quality of education that my young person is receiving. I also am very concerned about the massive staff switchover halfway through my first semester. I'm also concerned about the nonstop fights that are being swept under the rug, that there are no suspensions. Does not seem to be any discipline, but it's business as usual for the administrators who are inexperienced and unqualified. If that is your concern, I've given you some tools that you can use to fight back. You are a parent. This is your child. This is the future of your family. This is not about business. This is not about schools. This is not about districts. This is not about pieces of paper. This is about children who are suffering because an adult wants to have an ego trip and a fat paycheck. Do you know the reason